All right. Today, we're going to talk about what to do when you feel like giving up. And trust me, guys, I've felt that way many a times. I think everybody does. I think everyone has wanted to quit at some point in their life. And I've actually just come out of that kind of mode. And that's the first point I want to talk about. Nothing is more permanent than the temporary. What that means is everything's temporary, right? This is going to pass. All the bad moments, the good moments, they're all going to pass. So understand that even though you feel like crap now, even though you feel like giving up now, even though you feel like quitting now, that feeling's eventually going to pass. And it might last a long time. I'm not going to lie to you. You might feel down and out for quite a while, but it will pass. It will go away. More things will come over the horizon, and you'll be able to move on. So start with that in mind. Even though you might be shitting bricks right now, understand that it's temporary. So treat it as such. Don't treat it like it's the end of the world. Just treat it as if it's temporary, because it is. Secondly, I would say reevaluate the situation. Right now you're emotional. You feel a type of way about it. You maybe feel like quitting. You feel like giving up. Step outside of the situation. Go to a third person view and try and look at just the facts. And that brings me to my next point. Control what you can control. Understand that some of these outcomes are out of your control. So if you feel like giving up because, maybe you're not losing weight, or maybe your finances aren't where they should be, or you have an external outcome, or you're trying to get a job, you're trying to get some sort of outcome that is somewhat out of your control, when you take that third person view and you reevaluate it, you have to control what you can control. You can't control what they want, right? Like if you're looking for a job, you can't control what they want, but what you can control is your fit into that role. So you can control yourself and how you present, how you come across, things like that, as opposed to you can't control whether they hire you or not. You can't control whether this person dates you or not. You can't control whether this person dumps you or not, right? But even in those lessons, you can always go back and reevaluate. What did I do wrong? Where did I mess up? And sometimes maybe the answer is you didn't. And that's where you have to look at it from the third person perspective and say, hey, I did everything in my power to make this work or to make this thing effective, whatever. And so control what you can control and just step outside of the problem for 2 seconds, get out of your head, get out of the emotional state that you're in, and just look at the problem from a bird's eye view, or at least from maybe someone else's perspective, and understand that it's not worth giving up. It's not worth giving up because of this one thing, because of this one roadblock, because of this one hiccup. You've got to keep going. A big point for me, get some damn sleep. I don't know about anyone else, but when I'm tired, when it's towards the end of the day, my mood is just, if I start thinking about life, I start to get really negative about it. And I've always noticed that it's more that you're tired. So get some sleep, just because your mindset, state, your mental health, all that is not good when you're lacking sleep. And also, sleep helps you process. A good night's sleep, not like 4 hours, but actually get a good night's sleep will help you process and work out the problem. Your brain is always going. Your subconscious mind is always going. So get some sleep. Allow your brain to work on the problem. Allow your body to recover. Allow your mood to get better. And then you can actually maybe solve the problem. Maybe you'll see it from a different perspective. Maybe you'll see it from a different lens. And you won't want to give up. So those are my tips, tricks for how to, if you're feeling like you want to give up, if you're feeling like you want to quit, if you're feeling like you're hitting a lot of problems, understand that it's temporary. reevaluate it from a third person perspective, control what you can, and get some sleep. That's it. Let me know how it works out for you.